So thanks very much for taking your time out to do this and to chat about your experience at the ARP Move and Mingle event that we had in February. Before we start, would you mind just giving us a little bit of information about RSS?
Yeah, absolutely. So my name's Oliver Dunning. I'm Managing Director at Relocation Support Services, or RSS. So we're a UK DSP. We cover the whole of the UK, and we support our clients with all their relocation requirements. So all the destination services, orientation, home finding, settling in. We have a fantastic in-house team of education specialists as well for all the schooling support. And then we support with household goods, immigration, sourcing, temporary accommodation, and anything else that our clients want. And it's a big year for us. It's our 30th year, so it's our 30th anniversary this year. So we've been around a little while. And yeah, that's RSS.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on the anniversary.
Thank you.
So at that ARP event that we did, the Move and Mingle, did you find that you met with any suppliers that you might consider in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. I think actually we've already engaged with a couple of the contacts we met from that. So I think from my perspective, you kind of know the suppliers you work with, but you don't know. So it was really good to have an opportunity to meet with some others who are already in the industry that we're not as familiar with. So yeah, like I said, I think we've engaged with a couple. We've had a few conversations with a few other of the suppliers that we met at the event. So yeah, it was pretty successful from that regard.
Appreciate your answer there. That's really good news. That's positive. So the next question that we had was, how well did the event help you discover new or relevant suppliers?
Yeah, I mean, from my part, it was really easy because I just sat there and people came and introduced themselves and I had a chat with them. So it was quite easy from my part. But yeah, I think it was well. I mean, I think it did a good job of getting suppliers from different parts of the industry. So lots of different types of supply, which was quite good. So there was quite a range of types of people we spoke with. So yeah, I think from my perspective, it was successful in terms of those different connections and different types of people that we ended up speaking to in the evening.
Excellent. And is there anything that you feel that us at the ARP committee could improve that side of the event of the supply sort of chain being in front of you?
I think it generally works pretty well. I think from my perspective, as a DSP, there are certain types of supply which I'm more interested in meeting with. So I guess depending on the numbers of different suppliers you have, maybe having the ability to finesse those that I get the opportunity to speak with would be helpful. But I mean, it was pretty, like I said in the previous question, it was pretty well spread across different types of suppliers. So actually it was fairly good. But I guess that'd be my feedback. I guess from my perspective, there's always certain types of supplier I'm probably more interested in engaging with at an event like that.
Okay. What did you think of the 3-minute pitch rule?
Yeah, I mean, I quite liked it because I think it kept things moving quite quickly. Nothing really dragged. I think for those suppliers where there is potential to have a relationship down the line, that's perfect to arrange something and have a follow-up conversation in a bit more detail after the event, which is what I did. For those suppliers where maybe there's not necessarily an immediate fit there, 3 minutes then doesn't drag where you're speaking with someone where that might not necessarily lead to anything. So I thought it was quite good. It kept things moving quite quickly and made the event feel quite snappy, which I quite liked.
Excellent. Okay, and is there anything that you'd suggest that we change about the event overall?
Maybe a quieter venue. It was very loud. That's probably not the feedback you're after. That was how my voice was a little hoarse by the end of the night. Yeah. No, I think the actual format for me worked well. I guess the only point was I know that the structure of it was there was a separate kind of networking room while the different cohorts came into our room. So I didn't get to really spend any time in that room, but I suppose that's just necessary. That's how it's going to end up with the format we had. So it's absolutely fine. No, I think that the format worked pretty well. I can't think of anything major feedback-wise that would improve it. Yeah, I enjoyed it and I think it was quite a good event.
But no, I appreciate your comments there. So final question is, would you participate in a future Move and Mingle event, or at the very least recommend it to any of your sort of RMC peers?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd recommend it. I'd go back to it at future events. I took something away from it, so that's always a positive. And it was nicely formatted amount of time. Good event. So yes, thumbs up from me.
Excellent. Well, as I say, I appreciate your time. So me, James Hooper at Oceanair International Movers and on the ARP committee. Yourself, Oliver Dunning of RSS. Time. And all the best for 2025, and hopefully see you at the next ARP event.
Absolutely, sounds good.
All right, take care, Oliver.
All right, thank you.